What's up, my D Sag Gang 1992, and today I'm back with another video, but this video is not like any other video I've ever made. I have not been making videos. I know I missed out all last week due to what I'm about to share with you guys right now. So if you guys go back to my videos, I had made a video on my forgiving your siblings, and in that video I stated a lot of points personally between me and my sister, who was older than I was, and I was explaining to you guys on that video that I wanted to mend that relationship. And you guys also seen that I cried on that video, so you've seen how much that hurt me and how much I wanted that relationship to get better. Unfortunately, last Tuesday, I got a call saying that she committed suicide. So my sister is no longer living at this time. It was a lot for me to take in, and it still is. Me and her never got to mend that relationship. Before she took her own life, it wasn't like we were on bad terms, but it just wasn't the way I would have wanted that relationship to actually be. I am still in the middle of trying to get over it. Well, not get over it, because we never get over it, but just trying to get past it and trying to get back to feeling like my normal self. It was just a lot for me. I remember that Monday while I was at work, she had messaged me over Facebook and she said that she loved me. And I remember getting home that night from work. This was Monday night after work. And I just remember sitting down in my house, and I just remember feeling like something wasn't right, like feeling like a piece of me was gone. And to get a phone call the next morning confirming that a piece of me was actually gone has been nothing but a lot. And then to hear that no one took her life, but she took her own life, is the part that really makes me sad. We weren't the best and we weren't the closest, but at least I knew it would still be room for us to repair that relationship. Now that is no longer on the table. And I've been really going through a lot, with myself. I've been, I try to not blame myself. I try to not make myself feel guilty for anything. For what went wrong between me and her, because in that video I did stated that we were separated a lot, from the ages of, I believe I was probably like 12, I was probably like maybe 11, 12, and she was around 13, and she left to the Philippines to live with my father, and the separation just began there. I don't know what to say. I don't want to come on YouTube, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm okay because of the way I'm looking in this video. I'm really not. However, at this time, I just feel like I have to remain strong for not only me, but for her. And sometimes I say, and I'm like, why is my life like this? I would have never imagined at the age of 28, I would lose my sister. Like, who actually sits down and think about these things of losing someone that was actually really close to you? We don't think about these things. And what I can say to you guys is that if there is anything that I learned through this experience, it is to keep the ones that you love close. I haven't grieved her loss yet. I know I haven't. I know myself, and I know when the time comes for me to grieve her, I will actually grieve her. But right now, I'm not. I'm just on the go. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been keeping myself busy so I don't think about it. And when I do think about it, I try to not think about it for too long. That was the other half of me. Like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to go on? I have opened up to you guys about my sobriety with alcohol and pills, and Even that has been a struggle for me. I'm not going to come on here. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Like, that has been a struggle for me. I have been thinking about it, but I haven't gone back to it because there's a strong part of me that knows that I need to grieve this loss in the proper way. And if I do go back to those things of alcohol and pills, that's not going to help me heal. That's just going to keep my feelings inside and keep me angry, keep me stuck. And for some reason, I just feel like I'm the last one left, and of me, my mom, and her. So I just got to keep going. I also have a younger sister that I need to build a relationship with, that I need to make sure that she understands that I'm here for her. Because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm very closed off in a lot of ways. You know, me, I just feel like life goes on, you know, and, you know, I haven't, it's just, this video is like scrambled because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And I'm just also still grieving myself. You know, I haven't grieved in a way where I've actually cried and screamed and cried, but I've cried here and there. It's a lot. You know, and my spiritual journey is also at a test because I'm kind of struggling to get back to myself. I really am. I'm kind of struggling. I am because I feel like I'm alone with this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like I'm alone. I feel like nobody understands what it's like to go through what I've gone through in my life and still be standing here making a YouTube video. You know, it's a lot. I have had people that has been here for me. I'm not saying it in that aspect, but I'm saying in the aspect of where when no one has gone through a loss of a sibling, they don't know what that feels like. So the sorries and the keep going and I hope you're doing okay, it's appreciated, but it's not, I still look at them like, y'all don't get it. And I feel like I'm alone to a point where I'm just like, you know, I have questioned my own existence in the past, you know? And even now, going through this, I have questioned my existence. Maybe I should go with them. Because maybe this life is just too much for me. Maybe I can't keep going. And it's just been so much of the what ifs, and then knowing that my sister, my protector, the other half of me is no longer here. It's difficult. It's difficult to take in. It's difficult to face. You know, it's like everything is being questioned at this time. Everything. My spirituality, my addiction, my... Part of me wants to just say, I don't give a fuck about nothing no more. Because every time I try to move forward, it's like something, boom. But then there's that other side of me that is like, God don't give the hardest battles to the weakest shoulders. Let me rephrase that. Because every time I try to say that saying, it just never goes right. God is not going to put anything on me that I cannot handle. But, you know, and then my only living parent, I don't even care for as much. He is my father, but I just don't. What support can you give me, you know? In that video that I made about the siblings, I stated it's because of him and my mother's mistakes that caused us as sisters to not be as close as we should have been. So, you know, I have that in the back of my mind, and I don't know. I don't feel like myself. I feel different. I feel like I don't know where I'm going. I just get up and go. I returned back to work very quickly. I only took a day off. Like, I just really have not sat with myself. And it's because I think a huge part of me is afraid if I sit with myself, what reaction I'm going to get from myself, you know? So I got that. But I've just been working. I've been on the go. I haven't been Because this is a death that I don't know what to do. You know? I just don't. So for all of you guys that's going through it with your siblings, if me making this video don't teach y'all something, then I don't know what else is going to. Life is short. Life don't wait for nobody. We need to stop remaining angry in our feelings about things that we had no control over, and we just need to just keep our loved ones close and make sure that they are here. And sometimes I sit alone and I'm like, you know, and then to know that she took her own life, like, you know, it makes me wonder, like, what was she thinking about before she did it? Why did she do it? You know, we don't know. We don't know what they think. And suicide should be taken seriously. It really should. And a lot of people that really do go through with suicide, in my opinion, they don't express what they're going through. And that's just my opinion on that. I am going to, you know, start. I do want to do in the future, I do want to be a part of a suicidal campaign, making sure that any way that I can give back, that I can. I know it's been weird for me spiritually too, because it's like when she died, it's like I got to know who she really was when she's no longer here. It's like I feel like she has came to me a couple of times. I feel like she's shown me a couple of things, but it's just so difficult because I don't know if I'm going crazy, because I have to keep in mind that I am in a state of mind where I'm still probably in shock about the whole thing. But you know, I don't like to question my spirituality. I don't like to do any of that, because I know that at this time is when I should really be believing in who I am. And today made a week. I still can't believe it. The whole week. And then you guys know what's the worst part is that when she did it, she was sitting in that car for a couple of hours. Her body's just dead in the car. Like, sometimes I wish that I was the one, you know? Sometimes I wish that she had my strength. The reality is that whatever she's been through in her life that she's never spoke about, I just would only hope that she's in peace. Yeah. You know, I just want the best for her, wherever she's at. I hope she's with my mom. I hope that she's okay. Because I'm not right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, part of me was angry with her, upset with her. Like, you want to do this to me? Like, but then I had to take a step back and realize it had nothing to do with me. And it wasn't about me. The only thing that I could take is I love you before she did it. I love you. At least, you know, and people would say, okay, well, Deborah, why aren't you satisfied with that? How can I? Because to me, when you love somebody, you don't do something like that. But then again, it's the other side of me that is like, people love how they know how to love. And that doesn't take away her love for me because she committed suicide. I don't, like I said, it had nothing to do with me. I just got to keep going. So you got to tell them, that's what I've been telling myself. Oh, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. There's no room for you to sit down and mess up with what you're doing. You're still waiting on the test date. You're still waiting on this. You're still waiting on that. And it's just so much is going through my mind. But at the end of the day, a part of me just like, it was so easy for people to give up. Then why can't I give up? And then it's like, because it's not meant for you to give up. I'm not angry with her. That was her path, and I have to accept that. Even if she took her own life. Who am I to sit here and say, that wasn't in God's plans for her? I don't know. I'm not all-knowing. Okay, so I don't know what else to say, guys. So I'm gonna end this video, and I'm gonna start posting again. I gotta keep my channel going. And I hope you guys have a nice evening. And that's it.